you? Thanks, guys. I appreciate the support. I can do that. Something I'm capable of, I think. No, never sure, but always ready. So game number 2, Aster, LGD. See where it goes. LGD, they had something on, that first game. They had something going right, but it kind of fell apart.
Yeah, they had the advantage. They had like 7-8k gold lead in the first game, but it's sometimes what happens when you're playing against Sven. He jumps in, gets a good jump, gets 1-2 crits in a row, and suddenly the game just feels over. If they get a good jump, they had tools to get a good jump in that game. Night Hunter, Storm Spirit with the Aghanim Scepter. A lot of setup for Sven to be able to go in and deal the damage.
Yeah, so we're trying to see maybe this could go 1-1, but I don't know. I always like to see 3 games. I'm never a 2-0 guy.
And that's a lie. I just caught you in a lie because you said to me when the mics were off that you're really hungry and just want to go home and get some food. No, but this is a top tier Dota. Like, these teams are really strong. Like, you can see the improvement already from like week 1 and what we're having right now. This time around, Jin-Q will be playing Disruptor. He likes to play a bit of a different position force. So he already also knows what he's going to go for. Getting the Yule Scepter, which is a good way of dispelling the armor from the Treant Protector, also saving people during the Legion's Commander duel, which is okay. Might swap things around, but, from what I've noticed, once Jin-Q puts something in the quick buy, that's going to be it.
Never gets replaced. If it gets replaced, I'm going to remind you. But yeah, you talk about the unconventional heroes that Jin-Q plays. I think it was a lot more of a wider hero pool back patch or 2 ago. He was playing like Embers and Void Spirits, Monkey Kings, Tusks, like everything. And even Techies he was playing. There was a point in the Dota pits where he was playing Techies so well and so much that it became a first phase ban against LGD.
He's been very innovative. During the first season, when Shaker's Shard was completely broken, like, he thought of a build. It's the first time that I've seen it, with the Octarine Core Rush, Shard, Blink Dagger. Same goes for Dark Willow. Like, he's the first one who started to go for the Ether Lance, getting the Octarine Core, lowering the cooldown, getting that level 20 talent with the Bramble Maze, Cursed Crown, and just be extra annoying.
Stun landing. Let's say. We'll see how this mid matchup goes.
You shall not.
White Album against Nothing to Say. It's been exciting to watch between these 2 heroes, or 2 players, I'd say.
We have an ability to dodge lightning from Lashrak. Like, Lashrak is a super strong hero. He has everything. He has that powerful magical damage nukes. He has ability to take the towers. I want to see like 2 points in the Lightning Storm to be able to harass, but then Puck again can dodge it. Still want to see it. Yeah, nice fake pumping that stun on the mid lane. Actually connects.
When you've got a Legion on your team, is it worth getting the shard at some point on Lashrak?
Well, maybe. You mean because they're like locked down for a very long time and then you just repeat the stun?
Yeah. Do it like halfway through the duel if you need it. Stun. Forever lockdown if you can get all 3 to hit.
Not a priority. I don't think I've seen it in a professional game yet. Bottom lane, a lot of pressure from these 2 heroes. They hit level 2 faster, and now they're gonna start playing more aggressively. Why?
Success. Run down by the damage from Y.
Your loyalty will be rewarded.
Up towards top of this Viper of Pantheon. We've seen him play this hero quite a bit. He's got that interesting cosmetic set on it. The turtle Viper.
Yeah. Looks more like Slyrak from Dota anime than it looks like a Viper, but okay. Looks like a flying Venomancer, I don't know.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Yeah, it's one of those, Mom, can we have a Dragonite? We have Dragonite at home, and Dragonite at home looks like this.
Yeah, it's the Dragonite at home for me. Yeah, I like that set a little bit. I like it because I'm always a fan of like odd sets. That's for sure. All right, clicks coming in on Monet through the Wraith Fire blast over onto Faithion. Why just standing in the face of XXS as well as JinQ again.
Not so fast.
So, you know, they're having a little stun. It's mid, and nothing to say. Dies for first blood. White Album getting the solo kill.
That should not happen. Like, this is just a misplay. I was watching the bottom lane, but yeah. Here come the tips. They also know that last track should not be able to solo kill the bot, at least. So that's going to be a null talisman from the last track. Level 5 on top of it.
Fire Snap Cookie lands, but the Boundless Strike is there from Ame to save his ET. And you see what White Album's doing. Constantly just fainting out this stun, forcing Nothing to Say to use that phase shift. And he's done it successfully 4 or 5 times already. It's been really impressive from White Album.
He knows how to fake those stuns and then land them perfectly. Saving a point, I think 2 points in Lightning Storm is enough.
Chase here, another Toxin down, the right click damage on the Lanham, and the last Thunderstrike with the right clicks from Faithion are enough to get the kill here onto the Treant. Faithion does get low, but he's A-okay in lane.
He has that turn. A lot of pressure, a lot of overtime damage coming up from these 2 heroes. Thunderstrike is also level 2.
Thunderstrike level 2 we've seen. I could expect maybe the Shard to come out for JinQ at some point.
Yeah, that's a good shard. Like, use it on Monkey King, give him more attack speed, give him more move speed. Looking at the bottom lane, ton of pressure from Elder Titan. He has 2 points in the Spirit, 200 damage per hit.
Y in trouble. Fire Snap Cookie away. Just a sliver of health, 25 health there. And then Lanham going down again to Faithion.
LGD, once again, playing the laning stage really well, except the mid lane. There is a bit of a difference, 10 CS more, 1 kill from White Album, but last track, he is gankable. Puck gets level 6 with the coil, one of the supports rotate, could potentially be a kill.
Yeah, you'll have like Glimpse, Kinetic Field from the Disruptor, Dream Coil, Thunderstrike. That should be enough damage. They might even need both supports. Borax comes mid, refills White Album's bottom. White Album looking to land that stun. Oh, almost does it again to him. And Nothing to Say is just he's really falling for the feints every time. And that's what left the opening for the first blood. That's what left the opening for the kill.
There's the coil.
For level 6, but most
very low on HP.
damage. Faithion's the one who rotates. They've got the coil. Snaps the coil and he's dead.
Damage coming out from Faithion, like 3 points in poison attack plus Urn of Shadows. It's ton of damage. I actually like that he is the one who rotated and now lane's pushing into the top. He can come back there and collect the XP.
That leaves Monet open to do what he wants in the top lane. He's actually farming too well. Primal Spring, right clicks on XXS. Jingu almost procking. Or popping. Just a 1k lead.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
That kill on a White Album really evens up that matchup over mid. I'd be curious to see if that's not just what they do again once Nothing to Say does get that Dream Coil available once more. White Album trying to put the pressure on the tier 1. With that Diabolic Edict, they've left the Legion alone bottom. For the most part, Ame's there by himself as well, as Y is just using the pull there.
Yeah, this bottom lane not going well for Team Aster. Monkey King plus ET doing a ton of work, especially ET. 2 points in Aster, completely zoning out 2 heroes, so they need to go on a different side of the map and try to make things possible, make things happen. these heroes are not very good at rotating. Like Snapfire's okay, but they don't have that guaranteed stun. They don't have anyone to just start a fight. Like the way they can initiate is if Flash Rack lands a stun, possible Snapfire cookie, but that's unreliable.
Yeah, it's not really the easiest of jumps for Aster, and it looks like they're getting rules here for White Album. Holding the stun. Now the Dream Coil comes out. They've got GQ coming over. Nothing to say, taking a lot of damage for the Pulse Nova. They've also brought over Ame. Kinetic field, that lands. The strike also thrown over on Borax. A lot of damage coming in for Nothing to Say, who's surviving and leaving with 40 health.
They have Urn of Shadows to throw at him, so he doesn't need to go back. Going into Veil, a lot of magic damage that can be amplified. Like, ET Aura plus Veil is always going to be good. Like, anything from Viper, anything from Puck, just Disruptor. He puts a third point in Thunderstrike, actually. You can do that when you're playing position 4 Disruptor, because you don't rely that much on a Glimpse. But as a position 5, 2 points max, and then you need to max out the Glimpse.
It's like they want to make a move on XXS. But remember, it's just that level 1 glimpse, so they need to stay by. Thunderstrike, press the attack kinetic field. They're still holding on to the glimpse that they could put on the XXS. They'll look for the sweep. That will land. However, they'll back away from this.
A tithe to the impurities.
They could have potentially used Glimpse and try to right-click him, but there's no extra slows. Thunderstrike was available. Duel also online, but they need to bring heroes. They need to bring someone who has damage. I don't think Snapfire is enough to get a kill. They need Lashrak. Lashrak is a ton of damage. We see Wraith King also farming the jungle. This is going to be a lot slower game from Team Aster because their heroes are not that good early on. They're relying on getting the Radiance on a Wraith King, getting an item on a Lashrak. So it could be a bit of a slower start for them.
So all the tier 1 neutral items have been collected. No trusty shovel still. Predictions continue.
Jinq, keep his mid, refills the bottle. I believe Borax killed the rune. The 10-minute rune, so nothing spawned. I didn't see what it was. Did not want to put himself in a bad spot.
Yeah.
Gets coiled, dies.
Gives it the rune, feels even worse.
Interesting build coming up from Fate Beyond. Urn, pretty standard stuff. Something that 33 kind of pioneered. And now into Helm of the Dominator. Very interesting. I want to see if that's going to be Helm of the Overlord, Underlord, what's it called?
Overlord?
Overlord, yeah. It's a 6,000 gold item, so you need to farm quite a lot.
We were having this conversation walking here today, right?
Yeah, but we were talking about the Jungle Venomancer, which is something Team Secret did. Seems like a meme, but it can actually work. Because it's very hard to invade the triangle. Venomancer, like if you know how, you don't get hit by the Ancients, you don't get hit by the creeps,
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
You get a ton of farm. Glimpse back.
And they've got the glimpse, they'll have the right-click damage and roll kinetic field. Fire Snap cooking, is it enough? No. They'll die to the poison from that poison attack of Faith Beyond. So if you wanted to go Helm of the Overlord,
tower is under attack.
need a lot more gold. Obviously, 6,000 gold item, needing that ulti orb, needing that recipe. Is it worth the build-up to that?
Dire's
Ulti
top
orb,
tower
It's some
is under
stats,
attack.
but if you look at their
Dire's
heroes,
structures are fortified.
they don't really do well
Radiant's bottom
against
tower is
ancient
under
creeps.
attack.
Like you need Wraith King to try to hit it. It's just not gonna be enough. Like you need to kill the heroes. This might be an interesting build.
Trying to take the tier 1 tower, Nature's Trap. Creeps, they've also been sneaking for the Sapphire. Fire Blast over on the pitch. Got the Overgrowth with it. Viper's strike thrown over on Alana with the Mortimer's Kisses coming out. XSS is looking for a duel. They'll find it on the Jinq to get the winner. Winner chicken dinner. He's got himself 10 damage.
So is that what you ordered? You ordered some chicken? Seems like you're still hungry, you know, talking about the food. First duel full damage, you know, something. When you see 0, when you don't see anything,
Is under attack.
and you're playing Legion Commander, you're like, guys, we have to do it.
Dream Coil turnaround. Pulse Nova is going to be enough. No, they've got the silence on him. Nothing to say now. Needs to jaunt out of here. Dream Coil.
Radiant
Leave as
structures
White
are
Album
fortified.
will also be healed up thanks to the level 3 in the living armor for Trian.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
The top tier ones drop it.
Lanham also very creative
Radiant's top
with his
tower
item
has
build,
fallen.
going for Holy Locket. That item is viable right now. It took us like 2 years for the item to be decent. But you get the charges more often now, and combine that with the heal that you provide, with the living armor, amplifying the heal works really good. Trade Beyond, he queued it up. He's going for that Helm of the Overlord.
I'm excited. I'm excited to see this Helm of the Overlord. We'll have to see how quickly he can get it. As, he's been farming pretty well. He's 3rd on the net worth. 6K, keeping up with the Lestrak. He's got Monet. Farming inside the jungle. He went to the Midas, going Midas into the Radiance. Pretty standard build when you see that Midas. For the Elder Titan. Very soon for the Monkey King.
Ahmed just loves his battle period. It's pretty much always the same thing.
Every hero.
It was in the previous patch. I did not see Ahmed play Monkey in this one. After Aghanim Scepter got nerfed, I want to see if he's still going to go for
is under attack.
Aghanim Scepter's second item, or if he gets like status resistance.
Yeah, I feel like the Ags is still okay, but is it worth the investment this early? Because you can always get it down the line.
Yeah, because Scepter soldiers, they don't attack Roshan anymore, and when you die, they disappear, so you can't get a kill after.
We saw a bit of that before it got nerfed. Specifically, I think Ahmed. There was a fight up top.
You can say whatever you want. Like, it's not anyone's gonna
Dire's
go
bottom
through the
tower
all
is under
Ame games
attack
and he was
again.
playing a Monkey King and call you out like B-Cup is a liar. You know, he called this one wrong. Ame did not actually go for it.
I think he went for it every game he played Monkey King, so I think I'm safe in just saying that he did it.
Yeah, I know.
But there was a specific fight in my head that I remembered. Anyway.
17 minutes, 37 seconds, right? Northwestern part of the map.
No, it was like 30
Radiant's
minutes in
middle
by the
tower
top tier
is
1,
under
in between the
attack.
tier 1, tier 2. Us jumped in and died to the... I feel like you would remember.
I remember. Yep. So Viper getting closer to that Helm of the Overlord, which you can take 2 Ancient Creeps, which is gonna be big.
XXS, by the way, when we've seen this Legion before do this, has that charge.
Double damage.
Press the attack, and now the Static Storm as well as the Kinetic Field behind the back lines. He's very tanky. The Fire
Not
Splitter
that
coming
tanky.
in, and he's getting low. The right clip from Faith Beyond. They've got themselves a Wukong's command as well as the sweep on a 3v0. So Beatdown's going to move in with the damage as well as Ame. They've got the kill on a White Album and the finish off 4x. 3 heroes dead, potentially looking for a 4th. Find him on the run. While moving in, so is Ame. He's got the Kinetic Field to have the damage to get the kill. It goes over to
Dire's
Jinkyu.
structures are
They
fortified.
have so many things to keep him inside Wukong's command. Kinetic Field, Sleep, and then like the Wukongs will attack you. Dream Coil. This combo is gonna be a huge problem. Right now they need to go for a pick-off or wait until Raidkin gets Radiance and then take a fight.
Viper picking up the recipe. He's now just 600 gold away from
Let's go.
getting the Helm of the Overlord.
How are you gonna kill these things?
Which Ancients do you take? Just
Oh,
the-
you take the Golem.
dragons?
You
Oh,
take the Golem and the Dragon.
1 Golem, 1 Dragon.
You get extra 15% of HP from Granite Aura. And the Dragon, I mean, you are the Dragon. Viper is kind of a dragon, right?
Yeah,
Maybe.
The Dragon at home.
Yeah. So he takes a big brother that actually deals more damage than Viper right now.
He does the Joey Wheeler and he summons the Red Eyes Black Dragon.
I don't know that reference.
Yu-Gi-Oh reference right there
No.
for you. Old school.
Old school?
Yeah.
Okay.
Got that Brooklyn accent. Hey, Yugi! Give him the old Red
Radiant's
Eyes
bottom
Black
tower is
Dragon!
under
Gold
attack.
Toon Soldier! Yeah, something like that. Wukong's using this replay. They got 4 kills as Lanham was last to die.
Love transition, like very smooth, you know, just stay away from it, pretend it didn't happen. So yeah, here we go. Helm of the Overlord, done. This dude has 2.3k HP,
Radiant's bottom
100
tower
damage.
is under attack.
Everyone is super tanky.
That granite aura.
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
15% bonus HP. That's a lot.
Yeah, what are you gonna do? Like, how do you kill this guy? You need, he has 12 armor right now.
Dyer's
Like,
top tower is under
rating
attack.
needs to hit him like 10 times plus.
And when you're focusing on that, it just... How do you focus on the rest of the fight?
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Well, Mud Golems, they were a good team, but Granite
Dyer's top
Golems, like,
tower
this is
under
tier 1
attack.
team.
Yeah.
Like, this is a team that
Radiant's
wins
middle tower
DI.
is under attack.
That's a top 2 in the EU. Granite Golems. Moving over bottom. White Album glints back. He's not in the kinetic field, but they should be able to get the kill. Yule's up into the air. Ame looking to set up. He's also got Faith Beyond nearby. So they will get that kill.
It's all over, Leshrac.
Granite Golem just right-clicking Borax and pushing away both Borax and Lanham. As Faith Beyond had TP'd bottom
You can't
without
deal
him.
that. That's what I said. Like, they can't deal with him. Like, what are you gonna do? You need to run away. It doesn't deal that much damage, but it's very annoying. It's counting what's happening in the jungle. Let's see the second creep that he takes. Just take another Granite Golem. Okay, he wants to kill it before. He wants a different one.
Watch his Granite Golem.
Infinite stacking, you know, he increases by 15%, then the other one increases the HP you have by 15, and the aura again increases. It's just infinite amount of HP if you have 2 of those. Unfortunately, it doesn't work that way. Man, going all in on damage, getting Daedalus after finishing the Battle Fury.
So not the
Dyer's
Ags
top
route.
tower
Not the
is under
Ags, not the
attack.
SNY. Just going all in on the damage. Just needs a bit more gold. He's thinking it out. Like, Viper is, give me that dragon.
Stop hitting it on me, please. So now he's got the Golem, he's got the Dragon. So the extra 3 armor from the Dragonite armor.
Extra 15% HP. Not
Yeah.
too bad. Splash attack. It's okay-ish, nothing too significant, but
Can you use the Fireball?
Fireball? Yeah, Fireball is good. Why is it called Fireball? Isn't Dragonite Shard called Fireball?
Yeah, well, the Black Dragon had it first. Black Dragon ready to go
Yeah,
before
but
DK.
maybe it needs a different name. You know, back in Dota 1 days, we had the Impale, the Lion, Sand King, and the Nyx Assassin. Like, Raid King and Sven had the same stun.
Well, actually, what you don't know is in season anime,
Yeah, he actually
Davion's
becomes...
gonna learn Fireball from the ancient Black Dragon. Spoilers. That's why it's still called Fireball.
Makes sense. Yeah. Where did you download it?
I'm writing it. I'm not downloading it.
Okay. But can I download it somewhere? Or?
No,
It's still not.
It's not.
Okay, it's not released yet. It's just a story.
It'll come out.
2k gold lead for PSG.LGD. Not too much fights happening. Aster, as I said, like, they're off to a slow start. Their lineup not really good at fighting early on, so they're just chilling at the moment. Legion Commander has a Blink Dagger, has that shard, so you can break the coil. Nothing to say, understands that. Like, if they break a coil, there's gonna be press the attack to get out of it. So I'm just gonna get Aghanim Scepter. Like, you catch 2 heroes inside the coil plus Wukong's command. There is no counterplay. Like, possibly an overgrowth, but I don't think it's gonna save you while you're Wukong's.
And this Legion has the shard. We've seen how strong the shard can be. It really seems almost better than a BKB at times. Just considering the cooldown. 11 seconds. Having 2 seconds of spell immunity, basically. Little kinetic field to look over at Lanham.
There's the BKB.
They've got the Boundless Strike as well as the Glimpse, the Fire Snap Cookie, now the Dream Core. Down the lane, they've got the Mortimer's Kiss coming into the Overgrowth before yet dying. They're looking to kill the face beyond, getting rolled from the Fire Strike. He's dead to start, but with the BKB in the Wukong circle, Aster will retreat, and that's not really the best Wukong.
It took them a lot of time to kill this Treant Protector. He uses the heal, the armor on himself, has still 20 Holy Locket charges, didn't even want to pop it. The nice cookie, like during the glimpse, and then immediately, like when he lands, gets out, forces them to use the coil on him. But not to say, after off to a bad start, you know, just has a pretty good game. And 700 gold away from that Aghanim Scepter, it's going to be so much easier to keep them in place. Raid King BKB done, going into Blick Dagger. No Sange this time. Like usually we see on a Raid King just a casual Sange to be able to have a bit more damage, more tanky, amplifying stuff on him, and status resistance, of course. Like these new items just give so much. Like, well, if you want some status resistance, here you go. Best I can do is you know, 20%. All right, I'll take it. There's just so many things: amplifying healing, regeneration, lifesteal, reducing cooldowns.
What point would be too little status resistance? Excellent. Like, you wouldn't pick up something that gives you 25, or like is 10% too low if you had to build like Sange and Nash to get to that.
Yeah, 10% is not really a thing.
It's not enough.
Yeah. The stun that lasts for 2 seconds would last 1.8. It's really not that big. But 25 is a good number. Easy to do the math with as well.
Ags picked up, so they've got that Dream Coil upgrade. Definitely come in handy with Wukong's in the next fight. BKB, you know, he still needs 1,450 gold on Ame. But he's got that Daedalus.
He hurts.
Outputting
like
a
one
good amount of
Boundless
damage.
Strike could take out the supports pretty much if he has the Jingu.
Roll out onto Jinkyu to catch this Disrupt. And White Album, BKB, Wukong's committed. And Glitter in a decent spot. White Album, he gets hit, but still is that BKB to look over at Ame, and he just TP's out.
2 Wukongs in a row don't hit anything. The survivability of this lineup is really good. You have Press the Attack, Living Armor, which is amplified by Holy Locket. Even using, like, you can see Lanham. He's just keeping those 20 Holy Locket charges in case he needs to pop it on someone. There's also Mech on a Snapfire. Once Snapfire gets level 15, Snapfire Cookie, or Snap Cookie restores 200 HP. That's the talent you go for. Has a shard as well. I love this. Snapfire with the Blink Dagger and the shard. You can just potentially bounce people out of the Wukong's command. And the stun. Like, it's a long duration stun, 2 seconds. Meanwhile, Monkey King is doing Roshan while Legion Commander, yeah, getting some pickoffs on the sidelines.
He goes down, they do pick up the Aegis.
Is it worth it for LGD? Ame can play a bit more aggressively. He's still gonna go for a BKB on Monkey even after picking up that Aegis. Ame is a very stubborn carry. I've seen games where he built in the last patch. It was a 6th item 2 times in a row. BKB last item. And is that a full BKB done? It can't be. It is. Okay, so she's super farm. Now going into Scotty. He was just refusing to buy BKB in 2 of the games. Like, I can win this game. You know, sometimes carries are like that. I don't need it. Most of the time, you're gonna need it, but whatever.
So now he's got it. We'll see if that helps him out. Wondering what Viper's going to build next. 2,000 gold saved up. Faith Beyond.
Helm of the Underlord. That's the tier 3 item. Like, upgradable.
You grab yourself
Ancient Golem. Like, yeah. Those creeps become magic immune.
Oh, look at this. Skeletons against the Ancients. Ancients win.
Dire's
not
top
surprised.
tower is under
Oh,
attack.
they're just beating them down.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Like, I know I joked about it before, but Faithion literally is Joey Wheeler. Not only does he have Red Eyes Black Dragon, but he has the Giant Soldier of Stone. So he'll take out the moon next.
Yeah, back to the bottom lane. Legion Commander getting very close to his BKB. It's going to be much easier for him to get a jump.
Ooh, double damn.
What is Puck building? Lincoln Sphere. I like that.
Nothing
Against
will
the
stand in
duel,
my
against
way.
the stun coming out from the Raid King, possible setup from the Yules. It's going to be very hard to catch.
Nothing queued up for Faithion. And all now 2,400 gold. Very curious to see what he goes.
He's thinking. Where do I need more damage? Has a Dragon Lance on top of it. Like, do I
Radiant's
need to
bottom
scale?
tower
Maybe
is
get
under
a
attack.
bit of a farming item. But the BKB is never a bad option. You know, having that BKB, you have a way of dispelling the overgrowth.
Dire's top
You
tower
don't care
is
too much
under
about
attack.
Flash, Radiance
Dire's
Burn.
structures are
Is it worth getting the shard, you think?
It's good for sieging. You know, when you don't have a hero that can siege, helps a lot, but it also lowers the armor per stack,
Dire's
which
top
is not
tower is under
bad. It's a
attack.
decent shard. I
Radiant's
rated
middle tower is under attack.
7.2 out of 10.
Dire's top
Alright.
tower has fallen.
Appreciate the full-on 7.2 rating. You didn't use any round numbers or bail out on that.
Now, I was like 7.5 is a bit too much, so I have to lower it.
Right. Thinking about whether or not he wants to go Ags, because we've seen that a couple times on these Vipers.
Radiant's
Makes that
bottom
ulti
tower
10
is
second
under
cooldown,
attack. Dire are scanning.
increasing that cast range. That could definitely be in the cards here for Faith Beyond.
Potentially. Use one on Legion Commander, use one on Raid King while they're in Wukong's command, undispellable. They need this AC on Raid King.
Dire's
Aura
middle tower
on ET,
is under attack.
level 3, so it's not 100% once he's next to heroes, and there's also minus armor coming up from the Sword
Gonna
Crest.
go huge fear onto Ame. Look at the damage with Mortimer's Kisses, and he just kind of allows himself to die.
But they're fine with that. There's still, 1 minute left on the Aegis, so Aster is pretty okay with it.
Little Ray Fire Blast, and that actually coming in for the damage. Going to Ame. He can survive this.
Wukong?
Can he get anything off? No, he can't. Ame. Even with them in the Static Storm of the Dream Coil, they end up losing this Monkey King. They've got the duel out onto Faith Beyond.
No damage, but it's gonna be a kill.
Double kill!
You talked about, remembering Ame's itemization, what happens. What about stuff like this? Do you remember Ame doing anything like this before?
Yes.
Radiant structures are fortified.
How many times?
There were a few last
Few?
season.
Okay. Yeah, because I remember, this is what Ame is known for. Like, steps out of the position. There is no save. Like, the only save they can have is pretty much using the Earth Splitter to try to zone them out or Echo Stomp them. So, Mona now feels super strong. Has that Elven Tunic,
Radiant's
more
middle tower
attack
has
speed,
fallen.
a bit of movement speed, and evasion
Dire's
against the
top
Monkey King,
tower
which is going to
is
be
under
great.
attack.
Ame does not even have a buyback. He bought the Ultimate Orb out in 20 seconds. Ton of damage coming up from Lashrak Seeding.
Yeah, it's true. He's got
Plus AC, a lot of synergy. Like, they're going to lose this Barons. Minus armor from...
They've got the Dream Coil on the Shredder. Gold Silence. Do they have anything to follow this up? Not at the moment. We've got the Monkey King. It's going to keep them close for a second. They need to get more off this. Oh, sweet. All right, it lands. They've got the Monkey King back. Now the Static Storm. They've got the Super BKB. Go with the TP.
BKB
And they have
TP out.
nothing to stop those TPs.
They already used the glyph, so they get nothing. Man, what a play from Aster. They go in. They should have lost the hero there. Like, definitely.
Yeah.
At least one.
They didn't lose anything. So, Psychic Headband. That's a big pickup for LGD, in my opinion. Because you throw that on Nothing to Say, and it can certainly, with the Ags too, set up for Dream Coil, Psychic Headband, Snap.
Yeah, they have the headband, of course. is always a thing when Puck is in the game. He has 100% drop rate.
Faith Beyond, I believe, thought about going to the Lincolns for a second, ends up picking up the Hurricane Pike, and now going into a Daedalus.
Daedalus, okay.
Interesting.
It's not like he doesn't even have that much attack speed anyway. He has brown boots. Not sure if that's the play. We'll have to see. Yeah, look at his attack speed. It's pretty low.
Excellent.
Get the extra 70 damage. 20.
Bounty.
While being level 16, okay. Gotta
Yeah.
take a while.
It'll be some time.
Roche
For
may
sure.
respawn in 50. Scouting things out with the Ancient Granite Golem. Where's the dragon at?
Might have died. So,
Oh, is that it?
ooh, Axe for the Disruptor next, but that's gonna
Dire
be some
are
gold.
scanning.
Has Felly Stone and Aetherlands, a lot of cast range, Static Storm duration. This is one of the best talents combined with the Aghanim Scepter, 2-second Static Storm. And when I said wow, I was wondering what's going on. Monet, he's not getting Swift Blink on Raid King, instead he's getting the Overwhelming Blink, which seems to be the underwhelming blink out of the three, I would say.
You think it's the least overwhelming?
Arcane Blink is really good on certain
Dire's
heroes,
bottom
but
tower is under
Swift
attack.
Blink feels like the best one for sure.
They break the smoke. They have the vision of XSS as well as Monet. Faith Beyond. Showing some shots over on Alanum. Roche up in 19 seconds. This is going to be Aegis Cheese as well as the Axe Shard. Glimpse, Kinetic Field. And there's the press
BKB.
attack. So he's got
Budget
the...
plus a cookie. Get him out of the trouble.
Yep.
Alanum also has a Blink Dagger, so it's going to be much easier for him to just jump in and keep people in the place. He's also going for Overwhelming Blink. Maybe I'm missing something.
Got the Overwhelming Blink now and going Shard.
It's damage, you know, damage combined with the Radiance if you manage to blink in. Okay.
They're going to smoke.
Also, he bought a Shard on Raid King. They have no mana burn whatsoever. They don't have a single hero that can
for
burn.
Overgrowth, Balance Strike. Got the Kinetic Field, and now the Dream Coil comes out on the 2. Murder's Kiss from the side as well as the Wukons, but they're already out of it. The Static Storm, they're going to go in a lineup. They'll pop the Lincoln, take a look over. Ame, he's not dealing with a lot of health, but Faithion's going to hit over on the Borak. They've got the Fireside Cookie coming around the side. They've got the Overwhelming Blink on another thing to say. And Kinetic Field keeping them away for the moment, and they've got the sweep out onto Monet. He still has that BKB to work with. Now the duel comes through.
Let's see the
Trying to
crits.
get away. Do they have the damage? Refire Blast Monet. Oh, he gets caught. Oh, it's XXS. And Monet now without his second life. He pops the BKB and he starts to run at his LGD side. Right clicks coming in as well as the Overwhelming Blink. They've got the kill on the face beyond. Another thing comes in with the Poison Whip. The silence is there. He shift Ame in pretty deep. This is the Balance Strike. And he gets to proc it all. Little Shredder on him. Now White
Last strike's
Album,
low
he
on mana.
pops his BKB. Not going to say though, goes into the Borax. They've slept up both Monet as well as Borax, but don't get killed just yet.
Dreams in a
Into the
sec.
tree. Primal Spring. Guardian Greaves gets popped.
10 seconds until the reincarnation.
And Ame survives. He's been stunned up. He's still working. Get the Balance Strike out. Nothing to say. He'll follow suit and down goes wide. 4 heroes dead on LGD.
Oh, what a play. Like, they get the Guardian Greaves off the extra regeneration, keeping them alive there. There's also regeneration rune on the bottom. I guess White Album will pick that one up.
Is under attack.
Get some mana. This Shiva's Guard aura also not allowing Monkey King to lifesteal as much as he would love to. But that was close. Like, if he gets a kill there, maybe if he gets a Boundless Strike. Now, Aster, they will go for the finish, but just check the buybacks. No buyback on Ame, he needs 1,000 gold. No buyback on Puck, he needs 100. And there is still a bounty rune on the top lane. If someone wants to TP there and pick it up because he has a buyback, then they're going to finish the game because they don't have the buyback on bot.
Static Storm doesn't matter. Press the attack is on the Wraith King. Who's about to go after the throne. They took the first fight out of the hands of Monet, but the right clicks are in. They have nothing to stop this, and it'll call GG. Aster bring it back again, and LGD will fall 2-0 to Aster. PSG.LGD, they had Roshan, they had the Aegis, decided to kind of throw the game there, you know, sieging the high ground,